Gemini, and welcome to your January 2022 reading. I'm really excited to help you look into the energy today for the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Gemini collective. So we're looking at the perspective of Gemini for all the energy that we share together. This is a general reading and will not resonate with everybody, but remember the energies can be reversed, so just assign the rules as you please. If the reading does not resonate with you, stick around because maybe something that you need to hear. These messages are timeless. You're brought to this channel. It's a reading. There's something in it for you. If you're wanting to know about the last reading I did, it is on the screen at the link at the top above, and I always have suggested videos at the end. I am doing my readings a little bit differently now because I have decided that I'm going to go back to school, and with a long thoughts about it and talking to multiple people about whether or not I should actually do this. I am going back to school, and what that means is that I won't be able to do the readings as like I did before with the trapped emotions and the essential oils and the crystals, because that stuff takes a long time to do. So it's easier for me just to bust out a reading, get that loaded up for you guys, and then move on with my day. So that's how I'm going to have to do it. All of the links are still in the description box down below. I still do personal readings, so make sure you check out the link in the description box as well. And if you like this reading or entertain in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. I want to thank the people who've already subscribed. If you're new here, thank you for coming and checking out my channel. If you're not yet subscribed and you'd like to support this channel, then please take a second to do so. All right. So yeah, my goal is to try to strategic my time the best way I can to make sure that everything that I want to do fits in. so I have to be just a little bit more precise about my readings and about what I'm doing. And so that is why they're going to change just a little bit, but you'll still get all the information that you need to move forward, okay? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we're going to clarify with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, beautiful. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. There you go. You and Aries both got this card. So, beautiful. The overall energy for January, let me first begin by telling you that Venus is in retrograde and Mercury will be in retrograde soon. I will be doing a Mercury retrograde reading and when we're in the shadow period, because it'll give me a better idea about what we're dealing with, okay? However, I do want to say that I feel very strongly that this Mercury retrograde is going to be a little bit different because I did make some travel plans during the retrograde that I tried to change because I was like, oh my gosh, how come I did that? I don't normally travel or do anything during the retrogrades. I take it real easy. However, there's some things that are a little bit different. One, I have these travel plans that I can't change now. They're set in stone. That's what they are. And then two, I'm also starting something brand new during the retrograde, which is like, I don't normally do any of those things ever, but for whatever reason, I was set up in that way and led to do it intuitively for some reason. And I really feel like it's some of the other readers are saying the same thing, how Venus retrograde is supporting the energies of the Mercury retrograde. Now, Venus is a planet of how you look to other people. It's how people see us. And Mercury is always going to be about some sort of communication. So putting those two things together, I just feel like people are saying as well, that these two planets are, this energy is supportive of the other. So I feel like this retrograde is going to be a tiny bit different than the other ones have. Actually, a lot more supportive and not so... for lack of a better word, scary, right? That it's coming up. I wouldn't say that they're actually scary or negative. They're there for a reason. God does everything for a reason. All right, so let's talk about your overall energy, Gemini, for the month of January. Thank goodness you got the Justice card. Woo, woo. Justice is the card of Libra. So if you know anybody who has Libra, maybe you have a Libra that is in your life somewhere that's really important. It doesn't have to always be, but it's something to consider. Anyway, so we're talking about an apology. We're talking about something that was unfair is going to be fair now. We're talking about truth and anything that had a certain cause and the effect was not great for you is going to be better, or anything that has a cause is going to have a great effect for you. And it's basically anything that was dishonest in the past, you know, somebody's going to be taking accountability. It could be you, it could be someone else, and that's going to be very good for you. All right, so what that's going to do is this apology is going to put you in a really good place. You're going to feel really good. This doesn't always have to be an apology. It can actually be a contract. So those of you guys looking for employment, you may be signing a contract this month. Very good for you. But whatever it's going to do, it's going to put you in a really, really good place. You're going to feel very stable and grounded. Man, this feels like an Aries energy because it feels like the same thing I was reading for Aries just a second ago. You're going to feel very grounded, very ready just to take on the world because you've reviewed your life and you reviewed multiple things. And it's very interesting because my Gemini friend, this sounds exactly like what she's going through. Hers is career oriented, but yours might be love oriented, but it sounds very clear. Like she reviewed her life in order to put in her resume, her stuff, and, in her cover letter and all that beautiful stuff. And now I have a feeling that she's going to be getting an offer based on this energy. So good for you. I'm excited. Yay. So that's kind of how you can read that career-wise. Otherwise, you could say that you've done a lot of work on your past and the way you feel about your past. Now you're feeling really good, and it's either time. Generally, when you see the Justice card, it's going to be somebody's bringing you an apology or somebody's bringing you fairness, but you could be taking accountability for something and feeling really good about it and saying, you know what, this is me. This is what I needed to do. This is how I did it, and I feel okay about that. So, okay, that sounds good. All right, how you're feeling in the month of January is you are making a decision about something that you have been in an impasse about for a long time. So some sort of tough decision. You've been weighing the options on whether or not you want to do something. Maybe there was some confusion around it that now you feel a lot better around it. And it has to do something with something that makes you really, really happy. This can also be read with something in your childhood. Something in your childhood that you were at an impasse about. Something that made you really, really happy, but you were afraid to move forward to it. That could be it as well. This could be a decision about something related to the inner child, as example. So if my friend was going for a job, maybe she has to make some decisions about how she feels about moving forward in this way with her inner child. The inner child is always with you, but maybe she has to make these reconciliations with her inner child. This could be you making the decision to make a reconciliation about someone in your past, and that could be yourself, okay? The energy that's coming towards you is somebody that you look really up to, highly up to, or some kind of education, somebody who's very educated. I feel like that energy is helping you become more, I'm hearing like career oriented or being able to express yourself. So those people who aren't into career, this could be like you looking up to someone that you believe knows more than you do, and that's going to help you learn how to express yourself. And then same thing here. I feel like it's interesting because they're showing me the conversation I had with my friend in her job, and like she possibly could be looking up to this person who has more information than she does, and that's going to make her stronger, and herself and what she's doing and what she believes in and how she's going to move forward. Same thing. You could be looking at someone that you think knows more than you do, and that person's knowledge is giving you a lot of strength. Okay, and that's where we're going, because you see this person as having a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge, and that it's like something I posted, I think, on social media, where it said, your story will be like what you're going through right now and how hard that is. One day will be someone else's survival guide, meaning like you've learned so much about what you're going through, and one day you're going to be able to help someone else through that. So I feel like that's this. There's someone here that's been through something and they've been successful at it and done well, and you're going to have the strength. It's going to bring you more strength so that you can do what you need to do for yourself. Okay, so the thing that's holding you back is that you want this happiness, and sometimes we're afraid of the happiness. That's what I'm hearing, but let me grab some more cards on that. What's holding you back is you have this person on a pedestal, and you feel like you don't match. You feel like you don't, like, oh my gosh, this person they're amazing. And how am I supposed to match up to this person? And that belief system is holding you back. There's a lot of fear about maybe you can't really have your happiness, or maybe you can't really have what it is that you want. And let me see if I can get some more information on that. What else can you tell me about that? Yeah, there's just some limiting beliefs that you have about yourself, that you're just afraid that you don't measure up. You're afraid that that this person won't want to help you because you're less than. And those are things that is not true, because Archangel Michael is coming in and he's going to show you with this sword of truth that you are not seeing the truth. You are good enough for the position. You are good enough for this person. You are good enough. And the fact that you feel that you're not, that's actually the thing that's causing the problem now. Okay, so what is actually supporting you? Let's focus in on that, because we really don't want to focus in on the limiting beliefs, because they will make us not move forward. They will make us stay in the same position. And, you know, it makes us waste time because of fear. So you could have had the job a year ago, but you were so afraid that you didn't measure up, so you didn't do it. Or you could have had that person in your life a year ago, but you were so afraid that they were so much better than you. Why would they want to talk to you? All of these, like, it's not even true. So if those are things that you're believing, it's not true. I'm telling you right now, it's not true. None of that is true. And that will just hold you back from the things that you want in life. And that's really sad. Okay, the thing that's supporting you is that you see this as equal give and take. So if it's the job, it's a balanced job. This is the job for you. It has many priorities, many things that, you know, you're really excited about. And otherwise, if it's a relationship, you see the relationship as being something really balanced and just very, you just see yourself making really good decisions by going in this direction. You know, you see yourself as being able to handle many priorities and just overcoming your disorganization. If you felt disorganized, just overcoming some of these thoughts that are just in your mind, just floating around, that aren't true. Okay. And last is, what is the outcome? The outcome is your talent is going to shine in this new adventure, with this new person, with this new career, whatever it is. Your talent is going to shine. And it's bringing you the Lover's card, which that's the twin flame reunion. For those of you who are working on a twin flame issue or a soulmate cycle or something like that, it's bringing you the love that you're looking for. If it's in a career, you're going to get the value. You're going to get the accomplishment. You're going to get the acknowledgement and all of those things that you've been looking for, instead of being put aside. Those people who are looking at love, the person that you're going towards is going to give you the same thing as if you're getting into a career that was just going to acknowledge you for how amazing you really are. You're going to start to really gain your self-worth from that. Because to be able to see it through your boss's eyes or your lover's eyes or somebody's eyes like that, you're going to feel really good about your decisions to move in this direction. So I really feel like you're going to make good decisions coming forward this year. If you felt like you've made bad decisions in the past, this year, I feel like you're going to start, see, this is what it says. You feel like you're trapped because you feel like you made bad decisions in the past, because it's like life was harder than it needed to be. You know, it's like life threw out some things and you're like, was I making bad decisions? And that made you kind of fearful about moving forward into this new adventure. I just want to see what Gemini is really going to be dealing with for January, and what 2020 is for Gemini this year. It feels to me like we're still working on self-worth not issues, but self-worth. Where Taurus, their energy felt like they were pretty much coming to a completion with that, and they're ready to move into something that brings them more passion. I really hope that is the case with you this year too, Gemini, because it'd be nice to move into passion, opposed to having to focus in on the same things that we dealt with last year. So let's see. So you want to bring harmony into your life and balance, and you want some more material prosperity than you've had, or even some spiritual prosperity, because some of you guys were lacking in the spiritual aspect of yourself, and so you just felt very hollow inside and just didn't feel like you were really connecting in with the world, and it just kind of felt like you were living but you weren't really enjoying. Yep, you're moving on. I see 2 cards of moving on, and this is about speaking your truth and what you need. So make sure you speak up. We've had a lot of heartache and loss, and this year is going to be victory and success. So last year was heartache and loss, and the year before was heartache and loss, and we're moving into this year of having victory and success, and it has to do with a lot of recognition and reward. So those of you guys going into a new career, you're going to get a lot of recognition and reward from this new career. Those of you guys are going to a new relationship, this person is going to acknowledge you for who you are, and you're actually going to get the love that you deserve and the love that you need. And you don't have to deal with your mental conflict anymore that's been plaguing you this whole time. You're going to understand that you've actually made really, really good choices to move into this really good choices and decisions. Look at that. It totally backed me up on that. And then we're moving into a year of celebration. So good for you. That is awesome. That is really wonderful. I love that. All right, guys, if you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you at the next reading. Bye.